now she came to us. Ain't no steak dinner, but we made through brunch. 2-4 on the beat, you know he came through.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Sky Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Bauer starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Settling in now, Andrelton Simmons, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on it kind of.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. D-Roll, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. 1-1, here it comes. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kiermaier giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
That is fourth. The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in, Justin Upton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ready with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fletcher at third with 2 away. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So striding forward now, Tommy Edman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
This is in the air out to straightaway center, and Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Tommy La Stella.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
A 1-0 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Brian.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set and the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. A ball and no strikes. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
None out. Runners at first and second. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Goaded that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And the runner will score from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box now, Matt Theis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
No one out with a runner at second.
Hey.
3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now to the plate, Brandon Marsh, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2, here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
4 runs here in this half inning. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in to try it again, David Fletcher, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Angels lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Now the pitch. swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. LaStella is there for it. 1 down.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And it's fouled away. Grandal is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the 2nd time he's barreled up the ball, so he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
In now, Brian Goodwin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Runners are at 2nd and 3rd with 1 down. This one's down to 3rd. Rendon has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Danny Duffy is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Jason Castro will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Two out here and a runner at 2nd. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Angels get just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels are out in front, 5-0. In now, Luke Voit, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Hit on the ground to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared toward left center. Trout coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Matt Thaiss. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Thaiss, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two-0 count. The pitch hit softly down the line at first. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
David Fletcher.
To the plate now, David Fletcher.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Throw won't get him.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Justin Upton now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. No hits to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Kevin Ginkel gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Jason Castro. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Ready once again, Matt Thaiss. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right fielder.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Devereaux. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Marsh rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long. But 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. Swing and he pops him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Slow roller left side. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Halos lead this one 14-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
1 strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now back, the second baseman.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Trout coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. 2-1 now to Mookie. One out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Upton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Angels are out in front, 14-1. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Justin Upton. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1, well below the zone. And it's 1-2. No outs, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Again, a 1-2. Popped him up. Voit waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy Lacella.
Stepping in, Tommy La Stella. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far 2 for 3 in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 4. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels are out in front 15-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here's the switch-hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Nope. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is popped up. Fletcher calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, your center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Too high. Ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now that's popped up. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Halos lead this one 15-3. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Jason Castro. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count. One and 1. Ball! That pitch is out.
Now the 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And now a pitch on the way. So a full count now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Striding into the box, Matt Thaiss, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 2-1 home. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Andrelton Simmons waits on deck. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. The tag gets 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. 1 hit, 1 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Angels lead it 15-3. Julio Teheran enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Here's Mookie Betts. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball back outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 9, Mike Yastrzemski.
So stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tehran's ready. Here he comes 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Another full count offering on its way. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Angels are out in front, 15-4. Striding in, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Nobody out, runner on first. Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Andrew Chafin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Justin Upton, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Chafin has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To second for 1, on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Digging in once again, Tommy La Stella, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
From the stretch.
Oh, that's out.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. A 1-1 to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Angels strand 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. At the plate, Bo Bichette. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 the count now. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
Jaime Barria comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 51, Jaime Barria.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Edman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Betts has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Popped up, Theis in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped him up. La Stella is under it, and that ends the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Goodwin.
First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Jason Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Matt Theis, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Digging in, Brandon Marsh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Andrelton Simmons is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Hopped up, and there's the first out.
The left fielder, number 9, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He went deep last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Popped him up. La Stella is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So striding in, Yasmani Grandal. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, Peter gets turned around.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Angels are out in front, 15-4. Ready now, David Fletcher. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Making his way to the plate, Mike Trout, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
On the ground to the right side. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Upton.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. First offering on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's in there. 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
2 out with the man at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 catches the corner, got him looking. Angels leave 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. So digging in now, Bo Bichette starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
1-0 pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
That was a great defensive play there. And you know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Upton's under it. 2 gone.
Now back, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
15-4 the final in this one. Los Angeles took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Shohei Ohtani takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Trevor Bauer couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Jaime Barria takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.